This is for the players.
I'm Ryan Betson.
I'm Max.
And this is for the players, the PopCulturists PlayStation podcast. And today we are reviewing MediEvil. This is the remake of the old-ass PlayStation 1 game. And this comes out in a couple of days, on this Friday, I think. So this is a full-blown remake, top to bottom, by a team called Other Ocean, I believe they're called. So yeah, from complete ground up, absolute remake.
Oh, awesome.
So the game follows the adventure of Sir Daniel Fortesque, which is that skeleton man that everyone knows, and how he was regarded as this hero. Turns out wasn't really a hero. Kind of died on the front as he was running into battle. Arrow in the eye. He's not the hero that he claims to be. So there is that redemption of you doing this campaign to regain your hero status or earn your hero status as the big bad from 100 years ago that took you out is back to doing sorcery business across the land of Galamir.
Solid.
Yeah, that's the thing about it.
All right.
It's a PS1 game. They weren't very difficult.
So my memory of this game is very skewed because I believe I only played the demo version.
Me too.
Of
This is the thing.
PlayStation 1.
I've told you this before. So my memory of this game is the demo as well. It's the demo 1 disc. It was like the one that came with Cool Borders, Cooler World, Tekken 3, and MediEvil.
Yeah.
So I know that first level like the back of my hand. Like that first graveyard. I remember that thing like the day is long.
All right, so you said it's a full completely remake. So they remastered all the music, or did they change it a little bit? Is it the original score
it's straight up brand new. They did bring all the voice actors back to reprise their role, so it's not like pulling from old audio, which is cool.
Yep,
it does sound a bit better. But yeah, so from scratch, everything is pretty much brand new.
And this is a puzzle platformer?
It's kind of more of it's an action game. You kind of run through areas and like chop just basic attacks on enemies. Yep. There are some puzzles, but it's not like intricate puzzles.
Okay.
So, as I mentioned, because it is the PS1 game, it is a remake. Yeah. However, it really feels like an old-ass game. Like, even though like Crash and Spyro went within their remake territory, they still kind of had the feeling of the old games. But I guess because those mechanics really kind of aged well. Yeah. Like Spyro's a bit different because Spyro didn't age as well, I don't think. But Crash did. Where this doesn't. There is a little bit of jank here that comes from it being a straight up PS1 remake.
Is that deliberate, you think? Or?
I think so, because you could have got rid of this, so they are going for the complete true feel of MediEvil.
So does it have like kind of janky like camera controls?
Yeah.
Like it would have in the
Yeah. So there are moments where the camera just gets really in the way and just sort of doesn't do what you want it to. It has moments of fixed camera, which is similar to the game itself. So it's similar to the original. Yeah, and it's pretty much shot for shot. Like there was a moment where for some reason I couldn't get what I needed to do. So I was like, well, this is pre-release, so I can't, what can I do? So I Googled the old walkthrough and it totally worked because it's a shot for shot remake.
Well, that's good though. I mean, that's what you want in a remade game.
Yeah, so it's like it's not as if they're remaking, adding a bit of sprinkle to it.
They're not remastering it. They're just...
it's like completely exactly the same game here. My thing that I do wonder about this though is I do wonder how well this game is going to go. Because MediEvil, like unlike Crash and Spyro, there is a vocal minority here that really was requesting MediEvil to come back.
I mean, it is a bit of a cult classic.
It is, but that cult is very small.
I mean, yeah,
but at $40, like it's still a bonus for the price.
It is a nice price point to come in at.
Yeah, so like if you're for $40, it's a fucking win. It's a big win.
How have you finished it?
Yes, I have.
So how long did it take you to finish it?
It felt longer than I wanted to.
Yeah.
Because I think so.
So is it
probably like 15, 20 hours, something like that?
Okay. So is it one of those? Because obviously I haven't played it since way back when. Is it one of those? Is it kind of like a progressive path? There's no kind of divergence, or is it you got to go forward to get one item to go back to
Yeah,
Or
so
a
there
different
is
area?
some minor Metroidy kind of
Okay.
stuff with it, as in you go get a thing, and like it benefits you to go get stuff and then come back.
Yep.
Because what you can do is each level has a percentage of souls that you release. So by killing enemies that have souls, it fills up your soul meter, and at the end of it, it opens a chalice in the map where it's like collectible. And you take that collectible back to the Hall of Heroes, and they give you additional weapons, additional skills, and they're really helpful. So actually it's within your interest to go to each level and complete it the best, completely. So that way. There are some side missions that kind of deliver little chalices external, but like I got really stuck on the ant hill level.
Okay.
So it's we get shrunk down by a witch into an ant hill, and because of its old school setup, there is no checkpointing.
Yeah.
So you clear the level, you get to the boss, you get halfway through the boss, 10 health left because this happened. You die. Guess what, mother liquor? You gotta do that whole level again.
Yeah. I mean, but that's what made the games hard back then. It wasn't the fact that the game itself was difficult.
Yeah.
It was the fact that it was so punishing when you hit that fail state. I
Yeah,
guess.
and I think that's one of the reasons why it's taken me a lot longer to play this game, because I just kept getting stuck on a couple levels. Yeah. And when I say stuck, I mean like for some reason I didn't get 100% on the souls, or I missed some little collectible or something, so I'll keep going back to try get it. And plus I was playing with my kid, because he calls it the game the scary. So he wanted to play scary, so he just wanted to watch him do stuff. So I kind of just pissed fart around with Sir Daniel, just so my kid would enjoy watching the scary.
Course.
I'm trying to think what else we can talk about, because that's a real tough with it being such like an old game that's coming back. It's pretty straightforward. It's like, did you like it back in the day? Did you like it now? Cool. But in terms of its visual, because that's the big thing here.
Yep.
Playing that original level.
So have they bumped? Sorry to interrupt you.
That's
Have they
alright.
bumped it all the way up for PS4 Pro?
I believe so.
Are they
I
giving
believe
you
there is pro support.
that pro support.
I know it looks fantastic on my 4K telly, so
Yeah.
I can't guarantee it. Actually, no, it totally is. I
Yeah.
went through the press release in my head, but yes, it is. So that's the thing. I like playing that graveyard level. I remember it. I'm like, playing the game now as the remake. I'm like, this is what the game looked like.
Yeah, it's funny that.
No, the game looks like shit. Like the original PS1 is shit. It looks so horrid, but that's how I remembered it. And then
So
it's baffling.
how does it stack up to like the other remade games? So like your Spyro, your Crash, your Shadow of the Colossus, for instance. Did it get the same love and care that the rest of them did?
Oh, big time.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want to talk about love and care, this game totally got it. That's simply because they gave it all. Like, it doesn't feel shortchanged in any way. It feels 100% genuine and supportive of what it originally was.
Yep.
The only downside here is because there are a couple of different MediEvils. I don't think it was MediEvil, like Resurrection was a PSP game, like, and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
But here they've only delivered you the one, where Spyro and Crash
and Spyro
gave you 3 games. So you can tell the investment in here was a bit less, because they're like, look, I think you can kind of tell that they thought it may not do wonders.
Yeah,
Because-
with a game that's so old, and obviously Crash being such a pivotal game, especially for Sony, you could argue that Crash is a mascot. So,
But as Sir Dan is not available anywhere else, he too was kind of a mascot.
I agree. But yeah, I'm glad it happened.
Agreed.
I think it's one of their older series that deserves this. But yeah, interesting.
It's just tough to kind of because it's a situation of, because it is such a straight up remake. It's like, how does it compare? Okay, does it look better? Yeah. Does it sound better?
Like,
yeah.
it's
does it play better? No, it plays the same.
It's interesting that you're like, when you got stuck, you could go back to a walkthrough from like 10, 15, 20 years ago.
Yeah, jumped on YouTube and then I found small footage and went. It's awesome. It was very handy. But yeah, look, we don't score games here just simply because we don't believe in the score system. But I think this game really works for a younger audience.
Yeah,
because it is relatively simple. There are some things that might catch you, like I did, like the whole repeat of a level stuff will really probably ache on some kids. But if you were a big fan of, almost said Metal Gear then, if you're a big fan of MediEvil back in the day and you want to play it again and have it look better and be better than ever, this game is totally for you. However, I certainly don't think this game is for everybody. I think this is for that niche, for that hardcore PlayStation fan base. But also for $40, like
yeah, the $40 price point is really good. Like
it's an easy platinum. Just playing through, I'm like 80 something.
Yeah.
I know it's a tough one to talk about.
Yeah, it is. It is. Because yeah, like you said, it's been spoken about before, and realistically, it's especially if it's a 1-to-1 true remake of this game, and all they've done is, like you said, they've brought back the original voice actors to reprise their roles. It just looks better.
Yeah, as I said, plays better / the same.
Yeah,
it sounds better. It's that simple. I've enjoyed my time with it. Like I haven't hated it.
Yeah,
so that's certainly a positive. But I'm not like singing from the rooftops with like I was with the likes of Concrete Genie as an example.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the difference between that is I wonder if your opinion would be different had your experience with MediEvil to begin with not been just that first demo level.
That's very true. See, the thing is, I do have it, and I have it on my Vita, as a PS Classic, and I guarantee I've played it, but all I can remember is that demo. So for all I know, I may have played a ton more of the game, but all I can remember is that demo.
Yeah.
And my memory is shoddy at the best of times.
I must admit, all I remember is the demo.
Anyways, big thank you to PlayStation Australia for providing us the code for this, to be able to get some hands-on with MediEvil early, as well as make the review for you guys here. If you've liked what you've seen here, be sure to come check out our PlayStation show for the players, the PopCulturists PlayStation podcast. Max, you'll be hanging out with us probably a couple of the shows next coming weeks.
Yeah, sounds good.
As my regular co-host Josh is taking some time away. We'll probably have more things to talk about. But yeah. MediEvil Remake, man. Let us know if you've checked it out. Comments below, socials, that sort of stuff. Links are in the description. But until the next one, I'm Ryan Betson.
I'm Max.
That was MediEvil Remake.